Hello, welcome to another episode of Drinking with Comics. My name is Sean,
I'm Mike.
and I'm super excited about the beer we're about to drink today. So we're going to drink some beer and we're going to talk about comics. Mike, sometimes I buy beer, seasonal beer, and I don't know how it's going to go. And I didn't know
Okay.
how this was going to go.
Okay.
I had one of these the other night, man. I was so pleasantly surprised. I hope that the second beer can live up to that first one because this is
So you're cheating on me with this. I already had it, huh?
this is Left Hand Brewing Company's Candy Cane Nitro Imperial Peppermint Milk Stout. Now I know this
Okay.
sounds like something you'd pour your 4-year-old. Um,
Oh,
I'm a big
that thing.
peppermint fan in the winter.
You are?
Oh, dude, like we're going to Dayton next week or this
Uh-huh.
week, and the United Dairy Farmers have a gas station chain, and they have like an ice cream shop in the gas station chain, and they have a fucking peppermint milkshake that I would push a motherfucking nun down 10 flights of stairs for. Like it is,
Nice.
oh, it's so good. So
Oh, that sounds
this.
delightful.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Nitro fan. Sometimes to me it just tastes like
No.
flat beer. Wait, let the head settle. What are you doing? You drink your
Uh,
Guinness early too?
no. Hold on. Okay, fine. It just touched the lip. That's all.
Me
There's a.
fucking ancestors are roll over their fucking grave. I'm doing a show to fucking cunt that doesn't know how to drink his
I'm.
fucking stout. What the
I'm like.
fuck?
I'm. I just want to taste this delicious beer I've heard so much about.
But it's also beautiful.
Okay.
What's that beer? Yes, soon we will be one. Oh, it's
Uh,
got man. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm so excited. I had a four. It's a
uh,
4-pack. I've had 3 of them since then in my fridge.
uh-huh.
Well, I gave no, so I gave you one. I drank
Okay.
one the other night, and then I
Okay.
have one I was going to give to my neighbor and one for me to drink with you.
Uh-huh.
I almost drank the one I was going to give to my neighbor because I was just looking at this beer going, hot dog, man. Oh, look at this.
Okay.
Okay, you ready,
Can we
sir?
start now? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
It's so fucking smooth, Ben. It's so smooth,
Oh, that's like milk.
and it's I know a lot of dark beer lately has been fucking me up. It just sits weird in my chest and stuff. And like this is just, I could drink this
Oh,
all day
it
long.
is a milk stout too. Yeah. Okay. Imperial peppermint milk stout.
And it's
Super smooth for your enjoyment.
sounds like condoms. It's 9.5% alcohol. I don't feel like it is. I mean, I'm not debating that, but like I had one of these Saturday night, and then I probably drank 8 regular beers, and like, it was fine.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Oh, it's
That's
just so, and the peppermint is like, it's just bare, it's just enough. It's not overbearing.
yeah. I'm not getting a lot of peppermint, which is good, I guess, because I didn't want it to taste like toothpaste or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's
But
why when
it
I
is.
bought this, I was like, maybe this will be a bad idea.
But it does have like a dark chocolatey notes to it that kind of like an Andes bar, like the little green mint thing you
Yeah, I
get
could see
at
that.
the, yeah,
Yeah. Mm,
definitely not getting like a candy cane off, but oh, a little bit at the end there. But yeah,
a
a
little
little bit
bit.
more of like a mint, a little Andes barish to it.
It's just the right amount, man. Just the right
Yeah, it
amount. And
is.
uh, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, this is delightful.
I would love to find a place with this on tap.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting.
Oh.
So where's Left Hand Brewing? Where are they from again?
So they're from Colorado, from Longmont, Colorado.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I've liked everything I've ever had by them. I think they have another signature stout.
Yes. I think I've just had their straight up milk stout.
That's the one. I think that's the one that like
Yeah.
like the way what's the brewery that has 805 like 805 like it's everywhere or it was for a while or like you know, some breweries are small breweries, but they get one. They get one beer that like gets heavy distribution.
Yeah,
New Belgium, Fat Tire was like that forever. Like
yeah.
everywhere you went. How the hell are you, Mike?
I'm good. How are you?
I am really good. Good
Thanks. Good.
friend, good beer, good comics. You want to
Yes.
start with our good friends, the Dreadnoks?
Oh, yes.
So we're going to talk
Old
about
Dreadnoks.
GI Joe 15. Didn't we just do this a week ago? No, these are bi-weekly right
You
now
mean
for
you
this.
mean like G.I. Joe and Batman a couple weeks ago? No, I don't think so.
You're right. I'm remembering a dream. We live inside a dream.
Yeah,
A dream of grape soda and chocolate donuts.
we should be doing that. We should,
No,
if
I won't
so,
consume either of those. So no,
no.
we won't. No, definitely not the grape soda. I might eat a chocolate donut, but not the grape soda.
Okay, I love a good grape soda.
I don't drink soda.
Oh
Occasionally root
man.
beer. That's it.
Oh, you
Um,
should do it though for like the
no,
show,
no.
for the people.
This is GI Joe 15 Dreadnok War 3 of 5. So that means we got 2 left. But so what'd you think of this?
I liked it a lot. I'm still enjoying the heck out of it. I enjoyed the gut punch that Duke tried to hit with Road Pig and didn't get
Yep.
anywhere, and then the thud that his cinder block hammer did. Yeah, it was interesting how you gotta see how Road Pig joined the Dreadnoks. Basically, I'm pretty sure Duke realizes that Cobra Commander is not human.
Well, he asks him, "Are you human?"
Yeah, yeah. But like he can kind of make out that there's a big old bulgy eye on his forehead or whatever the heck that
Mm-hmm.
is. And just good old Dreadnok fun. I'm enjoying watching the Ripper and Buzzer just kind of hanging out. I feel bad for Torch. Why is he just shoved in the background?
Yeah, I know.
I feel like those three should be hanging. It's great. Like it. No notes.
I really like that. Like you said, you get to see how Road Pig joins the Dreadnoks. Not like I was
Yeah,
always like, I want to see how Road Pig joined the Dreadnoks, but I like the fact that he shows up at the end of the last episode and or issue, and you assume he's with the Dreadnoks, and it's like, oh, he's not.
yeah. That's
I
what
mean,
I
that
thought
I was
too.
like, wait, what? Okay, cool. Let's go with it.
Oh, so you don't know who this guy is? And I like he's like all scary, and you take off his head, he just looks like a big football player dork.
He looks for a minute. I was like, wait, is this going to be like Duke's special ed brother that was lost? Like he looks like big fat stupid Duke.
Yes. Oh, and I like his little pupper, his dog,
Yeah,
kind of crabby there.
raucous.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the back and forth between Cobra Commander and Duke as they're just hanging off of a chain. You know, um, really kind of gave you a good insight on what Cobra Commander's thinking a little bit.
Yeah.
Like this is what I want. I want immortality. Stepping away from his organic Cobra Law roots, if you will.
So that makes me wonder because he says like, I want to be. I don't like our flesh our mortality or how fragile the world is. Duke's like, I don't want to be one of those robots. Or no, he says, so you didn't make the robots. He said, no, but if you imagine what you could do if you had their abilities.
Yeah,
And then Duke says, I don't need to be a dang robot. And Cobra Commander says, you're a fool then. And it got me thinking, I wonder if they're going to do something different with this version of Cobra Commander.
oh, so like he's a robot?
Or like,
Would
I
be
don't think he'll be a
interesting.
robot, but like, is this possibly like going to be a more, because, in the original Hama comic, uh, Cobra Commander and Destro get trapped in the fall of the pit. Cobra attacks the
Okay.
pit. Uh, and it's just Duke and the jugglers, the generals that run GI Joe. GI Joe is on
Okay.
they're on hiatus, pending investigation. So Duke is there with them, or is it? It's I don't know if it's Duke or Hawk. That was anyway. Whatever. I think it's Hawk. they end up, Cobra attacks the pit. Great issue. I think it's 53. Um, they basically destroy the pit, and Cobra Commander and Destro are trapped down there. When they get out, so then Serpentor has Cobra. When they get out, they part ways, and Cobra Commander goes to see a Fred, which was one of the Crimson Guards in the Hama
Yes.
verse. All the Crimson Guards have surgery to look like one another, so they're called Fred. Fred 1, Fred 2, Fred 3, Fred 4. And that's the guy, he knows Raptor for some weird reason, and B, he's like a mechanic inventor, and he makes the Pogo, one of the dumbest vehicles ever, but he also makes this battle armor. And then, if I remember correctly, Cobra Commander is going to give it up when he finds out his son Billy is in a coma, and then I feel like that Fred shoots him, or he just takes the battle armor and pretends to be him and goes to Cobra Island posing as Cobra Commander.
Yeah, I think there
Um,
was like two. I think there's several people trying to be Cobra Commander, right?
yeah,
I
right,
recall.
right.
Yeah.
That was just the first, I think. But
Yeah, I think he's the one that had the battle armor. And then I think eventually Cobra Commander, didn't he come back in the old school? Yeah.
yes, yep. Um, and he just used it was either this or some other version of battle armor in the Hama book now. Recently. But point being, it's just battle armor, right? But I
Yeah.
mean, seems like they might do something where they make him, I don't know if you cyborg is the right, word or whatever, but yeah, I mean, it could be interesting.
Technically, he already was the hand.
Yeah. Well, not anymore. Not thanks to Ripper.
Well, don't know how much further they'll go. But yeah, it is interesting to see where Cobra Commander is going to go with this. I'm intrigued. I also am very curious if Hound's going to show up in the next issue because he's hanging out with Clutch, and Clutch is at the end going like, "We gotta go save Duke."
Well, not only that, there's the thing with uh what's her fucking name? Um Carlton Ritz shows up on I don't know if that's supposed to be the flag, the helicarrier or whatever, and she goes to meet Hawk,
Yeah,
and she
that's the
brings
chameleon,
in
right?
yes, and she brings in Destro with Mercer and some troops, and he basically says Cobra's under new management. Not only do I want a truce, but my weapons can benefit you.
Yeah.
And as a show of good faith, Mercer has some information about your team and the robots that you might not know. Now, if
Hmm.
I'm not mistaken, that means because doesn't Mercer know about Hound?
Yes, because he attacked them. Yeah.
So he's going to out them, right?
Yeah.
Um, and then what you just said. I didn't even think of the fact. So at the end of the last page, Clutch is like, "We need to go, get him now," and I know someone who can help us.
Yeah.
You're positing he's referring to Hound.
I think he is.
I wondered if he was referring to the mask guy
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good call.
or
I
both.
or both, but I think it's going to be Hound. It makes
Okay.
more sense to me than be Hound. But yeah, they probably should work. Matt Tracker is his name, and
Yeah, Matt
they can work
Tracker.
him in there. Yeah, I was thinking it was Hound because eventually Duke's got to get saved by an Autobot in order to make him change his opinion.
Yes, good call.
So, in order to do that, it's going to probably most likely be Hound. And seeing how Clutch trusts Hound and Duke trusts Clutch, it would only make sense that, there's going to be some drama there.
Oh, that's interesting. So then I wonder if so that could set up if Duke buys in with Clutch to the Autobots and Hawk doesn't. Then you've got Hawk his Night Force and Duke's team goes rogue. That could be interesting.
Yeah, it could be.
Wow,
Uh, but then again, General Flag is already all gung ho about hanging out with the Autobots already in the
it's
Transformer book.
true.
So, and he didn't even show up to that meeting. So, yeah, there's some interesting fractions that are going to be joining here in the future, and I'm very curious to see where it goes.
Same. Well,
Also, I'm curious if Cobra Commander could get back Cobra or not. No, he's been gone. I mean, Destro just slid right in there, took it over.
I feel like he will, but not without further division, I think. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's really interesting, and I've been saying that we've both been saying this all along. So many different factions, so many different tension points,
Yeah.
and it definitely lends to what you have said multiple times, and I agree with to a point. Like this is too big for one book. I mean, maybe it's not.
It's too big for 3 books,
Well,
technically.
they're doing a good job right now, but here's the thing, like
Yeah.
we both really like this book.
Yeah.
But that's because it's in like it's going to shift again away from this current episode, right? This current character drama and go
Yeah.
into another thing like we just got out of um Baroness Covergirl Major Blood Raptor, right? That was
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It was
Um
fun.
we can rotate through these different and the thing with this is like I maybe am not always going to be so hot about this book because
Yeah.
this is really the first we you said it best like this is like the mini series that we like Cobra Commander and Duke. That's what this
Yes.
reminds us of.
This is like the first two and really tapped into what made that book fun. Um, the other thing I'm kind of curious about is like we're what 15 issues in and we still haven't gotten to Scarlet yet and her whole side. Not that that was like the best book out of the whole series, but still kind of like that's going to have to factor in sooner or later, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you threw it out there. We're going to have to hear about it sooner or later.
And also I will also applaud them on this. Like we've also still not seen Snake
Good.
Eyes, and I
Yeah,
don't care at all. I mean, of course they'll bring
I
him in at
I
some point, but I don't care.
I think he's that risk guy or whatever. Eventually, he's gonna be Snake Eyes.
I would not care for that. That would not
Yeah.
make me happy.
Or well, we were theorizing that he was the secret weapon that Scarlet was
You
going
called that. I
for,
think that's great. I
but
think that's a
I
great
don't
theory.
think that ever panned out, did it?
No, because it was some sword. I don't even
Yeah.
remember now. But so that's a good point in that we've both forgotten about that. That was the Scarlet miniseries,
Yeah.
right? So that was like
But
a
there was
huge
something
thing.
about Stalker was like trying to save a friend or something. Like Stalker had like he had a foot in the game and why they had to go to the ninjas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but I
was
don't remember.
he did because she reach out to him and he sent Snow Job or something like that.
Yeah,
But so that's another thing. Like we don't have we even seen Stalker in it? Like the teams
not
are so
lately.
small.
Yeah, not lately. Um, yeah, where is Stalker?
It's interesting, but I do really like that. And even if we're in a period where I don't particularly care for what's going on, I really like the way they're building it because they're doing it in these little team blocks, right?
Yeah,
And I think it's just a much more interesting. We've already done GI Joe as like, you know, 200 specialty troopers that live underground.
yeah.
Like I mean,
Well,
this is
this has the luxury, unlike the original GI Joe series, which was kind of what made it kind of cool, is I'm cramping all the toys into it.
of
This
course
isn't advertising any toys.
right.
I mean, it is to a point, like, because let's face it, that's the GI Joe classified road pig we just saw.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, which is fine, but
yeah. It's fine.
it's not like okay, we just released the GI Joe green shirt trooper guy.
Yeah, get him in there.
Um, yeah, get him in there. You know, there's no like, oh, we better introduce the his tank because we got a male the his tank coming up. So it doesn't have that um feel to it. And I don't even think like Buzzer even has a chainsaw hand as a toy, does
No,
he?
he doesn't. He doesn't.
No. So
That's a really good point. I mean, it doesn't need to sell the toys. That was,
yeah,
I've said this before on here. I remember reading back in the day, Hama like saying it could be difficult writing it because he had his ideas, but every issue or every couple issues, it's like, okay, you got to get this in there. Okay, you got to get this
yeah,
in here because essentially it was still an ad, right? Like to some degree,
yeah,
it was pimping a product, and now they don't have to do that. And also, we all know, so they have the leisure of like, we kind of know who these people are. So while they can change
Yeah,
things, like, we all have a fundamental idea of it's just there, you know?
you don't need to like really deep dive the character developments because we already know who these characters are. Although it does
Yeah.
help
And
a little bit.
not to say that they're not developing the characters, because I think they are, but we already know there's so, there's a lot of shorthand. Like, we know who Destro is,
Yeah,
we know who Cobra Commander is, we know who Major Blood is. They've done interesting things where we thought we knew who Baroness was, maybe not, right?
yeah,
So I really dig
and
this a lot.
I would like to take
Yeah.
a moment of silence for a fallen comrade, a fallen Dreadnok, a hero, a friend, not a friend, not a hero of mine, but someone I always kind of admired, Thrasher, who is apparently dead in this universe.
They did mention that. Where did they mention that?
Something about Buzzer had to give him a high five with his chainsaw hand and killed him.
That's interesting. I do kind of like this. I also like, there's no safety.
Yeah,
I don't feel like anybody's safe at all.
yeah. I mean, we spent that like last issue like looking at the background. Where's Thrasher at? He should be here. Why is he not driving the Thunder Machine? And oh no, because he did not make it.
Yep.
Was he in the Cobra Commander series? I feel like he might have been in it.
If he
I
was,
could be thinking.
maybe I'd have to go back and look. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't even
don't
know if he had a
remember.
line. If he was, also,
Yeah,
I don't know. I never really
it
knew
would
much
be
about Thrasher.
it would be great if he was, and then he's dead now, and he's just that much of a insignificant character in the
Yeah, right.
mythos of GI Joe. Uh, yeah. So yeah, I was a little like, oh, a little cross stick with a ball in it. He's
I
dead.
love
He's dead.
this Outback, like, it's almost like a Hills Have Eyes vibe with the Dreadnoks and Road Pig and everything. Like, there's a definite like horror undertone, and then you get the fucking scene where Cobra Commander just fucking takes a chunk out of Buzzer's neck with his fucking teeth.
Ooh,
That was
yeah.
nuts. And for a minute, I was like, dude, is he gonna die? Because he's like, I don't feel so hot, guys.
Hopefully they got or maybe Thrasher was the medic. Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, but this is man, good stuff. I can't wait for the next part.
Yeah, it does a really good job of fleshing out Ripper and Buzzer. I'm
Hmm.
enjoying their camaraderie, their
I
brotherhood. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get the feeling that we're gonna focus on them and maybe I mean, I feel like we might see other ones like rotate in later on for a while, but like they seem to be like the main ones we're gonna focus on for now.
Well, I really hope, like I said, like I would love to see a Cobra series itself. I would love to see a Dreadnok series itself.
Yeah,
There's just a lot of good, just in the GI Joe universe alone. There's so many cool characters and things to play with that they
yeah,
haven't really touched in on. So here's hoping that
agreed.
happens in the future.
Agreed. I'll drink to that.
Mm, I'm done.
When incoming high school senior Lisa McCready's boyfriend and classmates are brutally murdered at a party in the woods, the quiet suburban community of Sundown Hills transforms into a paranoid nightmare. Betrayal, corruption, and dark family secrets push Lisa dead center into a burgeoning class war where rival millionaires plot to steal the town's future between reliance on big oil and the incoming age of legalized weed, electric cars, and social conscience. As she struggles for answers, the killings continue, and Lisa finds the world she knew was little more than a lie to to placate the masses and keep a satanic 1% in power. From the demented mind of Sean C. Baker, author of Murder Virus, A Collection of Desires, and Volume 4, comes Black Gloves and Broken Hearts, Teenage Giallo Mystery. Available now.